Today I'm gonna show you a few techniques to make your transfers peel easily. So first of all, make sure that you have enough white coverage. So all of the ink has to be covered by white. Even if you have small text like this, make sure that there's white underneath all of the text. Now make sure you also have very high coverage of powder. Use a fine powder like this one so that it actually gets into all the details of the ink and you can get better granular detail. Now also make sure that you cure the powder perfectly, okay? Make sure that the powder is perfectly melted. You can see how it has an orange peel look and feel right here. So if you try to scratch it, not scratch it, but kind of like rub it with the finger, it will not leave from here. That means that it is properly cured. It's better to over cure it than to under cure it. If you under cure it, it's gonna have like a sandpaper feel. That's not gonna have a good release. And if you over cure it, it's gonna turn a little bit yellow, but it's not as bad as under curing. Now, when you're gonna press it, for our film, we recommend 300 Fahrenheit for 15 seconds. You can do less temperature and less time. But with this scenario, we're gonna go with the recommended settings. Now, if you're having some issues when peeling, for example, it's kind of lifting up or something, maybe the powder wasn't applied properly, maybe you didn't cure it perfectly, and it won't peel as nice as this. See? So today, what I'm gonna show you is what to do when all of the settings are not perfect. Let's say that your printer was giving you a little bit of issues, so the white coverage wasn't excellent, or maybe the powder wasn't properly baked. You can still use the film. It's not gonna instant peel as good as it did now, but it's still gonna, work. You might have to do a cold peel, you might have to do a warm peel, but I'm gonna show you a few tricks that we do here at our testing facility just to show. So in this case, I'm gonna press it only for 5 seconds. All right, just kind of to dramatize. So here, well, I mean, it's peeling perfectly, but let's say that it wasn't peeling, okay? Say that it was raising up. Well, what you will do is give it a couple flicks like this, and then start from the opposite edge, all right? If that doesn't work still, then don't worry, okay? Stop lifting the film. You're gonna press it again for, instead of 15 seconds, let's say you go a little bit over, let's say 20 seconds or 25 seconds. And then you're going to try again, give it a few flicks. Don't even remove it from the plate, okay? You can just do it a few flicks and then you peel it and it should work perfectly. Now, there is no reason why you should ever damage a shirt because DTF is very forgiving. If you see that it starts lifting, don't go like crazy like that, okay? Especially if it's a new design or a new garment that maybe repels the powder a little bit. So just go a little bit, you peel it a little bit, and if you see that it's lifting, stop, give it a few flicks, try from the opposite end. If it still lifts, then you press it again for more time. You can also increase the temperature a little bit, all right? And then, you let it cool down and you peel it. And now you know that this garment is not cooperating that much with the transfer. And you also know that maybe your settings are not proper. Maybe you don't have 45% humidity. Maybe you don't have 72 degrees at the time that you were printing. Maybe your printer was giving you issues. It could be many things, but at least you know that now you have to be a little bit more careful with this latest batch that you printed. All right, so never ruin a shirt. If it's lifting, stop, and you do these tricks that I just showed you. Now also it's important to mention that not all fabrics react the same to our instant peel. It should work in 100% cotton, 100% polyester. It should work on any type of material. However, some brands cannot treat the shirt or pre-treat the shirt in some way that actually rejects the powder a little bit. In those cases, instant peel might not work right away, right? So it will not be instant. You will have to probably, the first time you try a new brand, a new shirt, you cannot test it. If it peels perfectly, you're good to go. But if it starts lifting, then just give it a quick flick and then you peel it and it should work fine, all right? Now, these are the most common issues when peeling transfers, but if you're having a different issue, please leave it in the comments and we'll try to help you out. Thank you for watching. I'm out.